Hello friends, welcome to MySQL video tutorials series. In this video tutorial, I would like to discuss how to display structure of a table. Structure of a table means list of columns available in the table and their definition, guys. In this video tutorial, we understand how to display list of columns available in the table and their definition. Remember that in MySQL, columns are also called fields, rows are also called records, tables are also called relations, guys. In MySQL, columns are also called fields, rows are also called records, and tables are also called relations, guys. To display structure of a table, we take help of show columns command. Basic syntax for displaying structure of a table is show columns from, we say table name semicolon, guys. For example, if I need to display structure of a table called tbl underscore student, then I say show columns from tbl underscore student semicolon, guys. Let's go to MySQL console and understand how do we display structure of any table. I say here show databases semicolon. We know that show databases command displays list of databases currently available inside MySQL server. I hit enter. You can see that it has displayed list of databases currently available inside MySQL server. I want to create a database for City College. So I say here create database. Then we write the database name. I say here db underscore city underscore college semicolon. I hit enter. You can see that query is executed. Let's check out whether db underscore city underscore college database is created or not. I say here show databases semicolon. I hit enter. You can see that db underscore city underscore college database is created. I want to create some tables inside db underscore city underscore college database. To do that, first I should select the database, right? And how do we select a database, guys? We say use, then we write the database name that we want to select. I say here db underscore city underscore college semicolon. I hit enter. You can see that database changed is displayed. That means the currently selected database is db underscore city underscore college, guys. I say here show tables semicolon. Show tables command displays list of tables available inside currently selected database. I hit enter. It is telling empty set. That means there are no tables available inside db underscore city underscore college. Let's create one table. I say here create table tbl underscore student. I am creating a table called tbl underscore student. Opening bracket, I hit enter. In the previous video tutorials, we understood how do we create tables, right, guys? What we do next? We write list of columns and their definitions, guys. Students are going to have ID. So the first column name will be ID. Data type, I say int. In brackets, I say 11. That indicates a maximum number of digits that column can have. ID column cannot have null values. So I say not null. ID column value should be automatically incremented. So I say here auto underscore increment comma, I hit enter. Students are going to have name. So the next column name will be name. Data type, I say varchar because student names will be of variable length. And varchar indicates variable length string. So I use varchar. In brackets, I say 25. That means name column can have strings of size, maximum size 25, guys. We must and should enter the name while inserting a record inside a table. So I say not null. It cannot have null value, comma, hit enter. Next, students are going to have date of birth. So I say here DOB. And date of birth column, data type, I say date. It can have null value. I say comma, hit enter. Next, we tell which column is going to become a primary key. I say here primary key. In brackets, I say ID column should be primary key. And we know that primary key column cannot have duplicate values. All values in the primary key column must be unique values, right guys? I hit enter, bracket close, semicolon. I hit enter. You can see that query is executed successfully. That means TBL underscore student table is created. Let's check out whether it is created or not. I say here show tables semicolon. I hit enter. You can see that TBL underscore student table is created inside DB underscore city underscore college. Now I want to display the structure of TBL underscore student table. And how do we do that? We say here show columns from, we write the table name. I say here TBL underscore student semicolon. I hit enter. You can see that it has displayed list of columns available inside TBL underscore student and their column definition, guys. ID column is of type int, name is of type varchar, date of birth column is of type date, guys. ID column cannot have null value, name column cannot have null values, whereas date of birth column can have null values. And ID column is of primary key column. That means ID column cannot have duplicate values. By default, all columns have the value set to null. You can see that default value of ID, name and date of birth is null, guys. That means while inserting the data, if you do not enter value for date of birth, automatically it stores null inside it. And ID column we have set auto increment. That means while inserting data, automatically the ID column value will be incremented by 1. It is done by MySQL, guys. So show columns from TBL underscore student is displaying list of columns and their definition, guys. So that is how you display structure of any table. I hope you guys have clearly understood. Now what I do, I want to delete the database DB underscore city underscore college because I don't want it inside the server. And how do we delete the database? We say drop database, then we write the database name that we want to delete. I say here DB underscore city underscore college semicolon. I hit enter. You can see that query is executed. That means DB underscore city underscore college database is deleted. Let's check out whether it is deleted or not. I say here show databases semicolon. I hit enter. You can see that DB underscore city underscore college database is deleted from the server. Let's display structure of some other table, guys. Now I go to sys database. Let me select the sys database. I say here use sys semicolon. I hit enter. Database changed. That means currently selected database is sys database, guys. I say here show tables semicolon. We know that show tables command displays list of tables available inside currently selected database. And the currently selected database is what? Sys database, guys. Remember that. I hit enter. You can see that it has displayed list of tables currently available inside sys database. Here at the bottom, you can see that we have a table called x $user underscore summary. I want to display the structure of this table, guys. And how do we display structure of a table? We say show columns from, then we write the table name. I say here x $user underscore summary semicolon, guys. I hit enter. You can see that it has displayed list of columns or fields available inside x $user underscore summary table and their definition, guys. You can see that user data type is set to varchar. User column can have null value and the default value of user column is null. Statement underscore average underscore latency, data type is set to decimal. It cannot have null value. Default value is set to 0.0000. You can see that. So that is how you can display structure of any table using show columns command, guys. I hope you guys have clearly understood. Now I am going to exit from MySQL console by using the command exit semicolon. I hit enter. MySQL console is closed. That's it, guys, for this video tutorial. I suggest you people to watch this video again and again, understand everything clearly. Try to remember all the commands that I teach in this video tutorial series and practice them as much as possible. If you like this video, hit the like button and share with your friends so that everyone will get benefited. For more benefits and be up to date, do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Keep learning, keep coding, keep sharing. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. See you in the next tutorial.